So you know you bought Ashley's dream car.
Hey, well,
Chris said when you're driving, you look behind you and you see the throttle linkage moving. When you look in the rear view, that's dope.
That's like when you drive the Ford GT as well, like the 2005 model. When you hit the throttle, like seeing the supercharger belt move in the rear view is such a cool experience. Yeah.
I love old shit.
That's what I was saying, man. This is.
check it out, Ashley. How you look at it?
Hey Ash, do we?
I can't sit in it.
What'd you say?
So I can't sit in it.
It'll just be too much.
It's too much.
Yeah.
It's from a design era when all that mattered. Your only job as a car designer was, hey, make this shit look cool.
Small detail though, that someone actually pulled this by hand.
A real pinstriping?
Yeah.
That's actually a kind of a complicated line right here.
Yeah. And then they signed it at the end.
Turn them up, turn them around. What would you do? I'm an ass.
Chris is also wearing the Pike Hoonigan shirt, which you can only buy in Long Beach. You can either buy it here or at the actual bar. John Drew.
Here first.
What?
Awesome artwork.
Go here
Come
first.
here first,
Then go
there.
Yeah. That's
Get the blackened mahi and a few beers.
$3.35.
Or lobster
French
tacos.
dip, man.
Lobster tacos.
Oh, you want the lobster tacos?
Oh, lobster
What- French dip is really good too.
Yeah. Buffalo mac and cheese.
Mahi
Yeah.
tacos.
I mean,
Mahi
pretty much the whole menu. Let's be real. Let's be real.
Don't forget the
Support Long Beach.
Best
Best jukebox
game.
ever. Look at the drive axles
They're
too.
like, oh, dude, I gotta do a clutch. Hold on, give me 20 minutes. Like,
I mean, I guess
so
you just
easy.
pull it back.
yeah. And it's already like held in place. Like, it's pretty cool.
When your engine bay has upholstery and you have to wax your
Transmission.
trans housing, yeah. Pantera life.
I didn't think I would like yellow. It was not my.
It's a good color for this car, though.
It is. You're very visible because it's so low that you want them to see you coming. But it wasn't my first choice, but it grew on me. It's a real 70s color.
Look at it
Dan wants to point out.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing a spare tire and a battery up front.
Yeah, what's up in the frunk? I hope it's just the briefcase from Pulp Fiction. And the louver, this louvered. For what reason? No idea.
I guess it's not just already
Just louver everything.
It's louvered because there's a
Let me change the
radiator.
tags real quick.
Oh, right there. So radiators in
Radiator's
front.
right here and it's massive.
Oh, look underneath. That's where all the flow is.
That's a big radiator. I wonder how much capacity this thing has.
So, Chris, have you done a burnout in it yet?
I think it hooks up. It ain't made to sit and spin the tire.
No. For the quick story, you guys who don't know, our backstory with Chris is that Chris runs a bar here in Long Beach, but was also the drummer for Social Distortion for the self-titled album, which is the best album.
Yeah.
Hands down the best album. And when we first started Hoonigan, he posted on our Facebook page that we drink at the Pike for free. We've kind of become really good friends over all of that. And he owns a bunch of really cool cars.
Takes me out of
And he's
the boat.
helped us with the city when they first didn't like us. Now they like us.
He's encouraging me to do flips off of his boat on the 4th of July.
Oh, how was that? Good?
It's sick. Let's tell me about this because you've been wanting this for a long time.
Yeah, just another one of those stupid guy fantasies that we all have.
You wanted this specific year?
I preferred this year. I did not want the rubber bumpers. In '73, they went to the 5-mile-an-hour bumpers, and it's a different looking car to me.
How many of these were made, do you know?
6,000 or 7,000. Not. They only made it for a few years. I mean, they continued in another form, but without Ford, and they changed the look. It came a lot more like an '80s car.
Yeah.
They made them into the '80s.
And the brakes are all disc brakes.
Yeah, 4-wheel discs.
4-wheel disc, that's a pretty big deal in the 70s as well.
Yeah.
A lot of this is stuff you wouldn't say. Even the TAC, what I was reading earlier, this says 200 mile an hour on it. That's an absurd thing to see in a car from the 70s.
Right.
You know, I love the interior, the way everything looks, all the gauges. I want to hear it.
Okay.
We'll fire that baby up.
Fired up.
Fan on. Woo!
It's not fair.
That's awesome, man. It is crazy to see all of it from in here. What you think, Zach?
That's a very mellow chop. I'm gonna have to give you right around like a 7.7.
I'll take it.
You know, it's very muffled, but you know,
take
it seems drivable.
It's a sports car.
Yeah.
Sports car.
It's classy. It's got a transaxle. Doesn't need a ton of chop.
Well, we've been talking about it.
Tires for us or what?
Heck no, those 335s, bro. That's not going nowhere. The engine's sitting directly over it. And not even making a fool of yourself. I think that's pretty horrible for the drivetrain of this thing.
I was gonna say, like,
This
I
is
want to tear that tranny out.
this is not made for burnout.
where is this transmission from?
It's the same transmission they put in the Ford GT40.
Like the old GT4?
Yeah, that's the transmission they used in that, and
Can't
they
be
used
cheap.
it in the Indy cars used this. Made in Germany.
So anything for racing application is not cheap. Mm-hmm. And it looks amazing. It looks huge. That's cool, man. Thanks for coming by,
Right,
bringing this thing. I always am.
Thanks for inviting me, guys.
Do you even bring this to the Pike ever? This is one you just keep at home.
I hadn't had it that long. I usually drive this thing early in the morning on the freeway. She don't like the city streets.
Just to dust them out?
Yeah, she don't like the city streets.
How does she go?
Like a bat out of hell.
Well, we'll let you get back to it. I'll meet you at the Pike a little later.
See you there, guys.
Thanks for coming by.
Drinks are on me.
Hear that? Drinks on him. What's that, Wally?
I'll see you in
See you in 20 minutes. I'm riding with him. Cole, sorry, man. You got to stay here.